Number 17, Dave Lundquist. Number 6, Dan Ludwig. Number 18, Dave Miller. Number 4, Ron Miller. Number 29, Tom Shingera. Number 5, Brian Wattis. Number 14, Jim Walborn. Number 2, Steve Zelko. Starting in goal for the Rangers tonight, number 1, Frank Zelko. Introducing now, Dressel Welding Supply. Number 9, Captain Mark Skehan. Number 17, Dan Skehan. Number 10, Matt King. Number 18, Mike Bacon. Number 15, Wayne Bacon. Number 3, Ron Harlicker. Number 6, Don Collier. Number 30, Dave Kaufman. Number 14, Frank Nade. Number 16, Ed Gleason. Number 19, Fred Wilt. Starting in goal for Dressel Welding, number 1, Chris Dwyer. The officials for tonight's game, number 15, Bob Russo, and number 16, Roy Bishara. We'll be back in a few minutes for the start of tonight's game.
ESPN's March of Champions follows NCAA basketball first and regional semifinal round tournament action for a 6th straight year. The tradition continues. March means USFL football and Doug Flutie's debut as a New Jersey General on ESPN. There's a heavy-hitting lineup of live Sunday night college baseball in the on-deck circle, plus live coverage of the AACC and Big East basketball tournaments. March launches another American effort to reclaim the Davis Cup and stays in step with more NCAA Division I championship play. Our great golf continues with the Unit N LPGA and Vintage Invitationals, and we'll pick up the pace with a live auto racing doubleheader. The March Sports Parade continues with more top-ranked tournament bouts, plus live tennis from the Chrysler Women's Team Championship. Stay fit with Gillard, informed with Sports Center, and hooked on Fishing Hole during ESPN's March of Champions, where the cheering never stops.
Welcome back to the Memorial Park Ice Skating Rink for tonight's hockey championship. I'm Mike Filippelli along with Bob Rockwell. Bob, tonight's game ought to be very interesting with the Rangers finishing in 3rd place with an 8-5-1 record and Dressel's finishing in 4th place. Both teams coming off tremendous upset victories in the playoffs prior to tonight's game.
That's right. Neither of these teams is supposed to be here, but here they are. Rangers won a tough, gritty contest against the Buzzards, who finished in 2nd place, and Dressel upset Brooklyn Alley 8-5. Brooklyn Alley had finished 1st in the league. Here we go.
We're just about ready for the start of tonight's game. Centering for Dressel, Mike Bacon against Jim Walborn. Dressel wins the face-off, dumped in over the zone. Ron Harlicker along the boards fights for the puck, checked closely by Steve Zelko. Harlicker dumps along the point. Mike Bacon keeps it in. The Rangers break out, and the play is broken down in the neutral zone. Going back in the Dressel zone for it is number 19, Fred Wilt. Closely checked by number 14, Jim Walborn. Walborn wins the puck in the corner. Play a little bit loose as both teams are feeling each other out early in the game. Mike Bacon rags in the corner, turns and looks for an opening. He finds one and dumps back behind the net. Ed Gleason, number 16, behind the Dressel net, is looking for an opening, dumps it out. Mike Bacon picks it up along the blue line. One thing the Rangers have to watch out for is Dressel's ability to get the puck out of their own end.
That was a good example, the way Dressel took its time, held the puck in the corner, got it back behind the net, and then waited until they were ready to break out, and they took it right down into the zone of the Rangers.
The Dressel line of Mike Bacon, Wayne Bacon, and Ron Harlicker may not be the flashiest players in the league, but they do have an uncanny ability to find each other with passes as they're breaking out of their own zone. One thing the Rangers will have to definitely watch is number 18, Mike Bacon, who had 5 goals Tuesday night against Brooklyn Alley. Now Mike Bacon shoots. Good save by Frank Zelko, right on. In the corner, Harlicker checked closely by Steve Zelko.
There are the Bacons, 15 and 18, right in front of the net.
Puck cleared to the corner by number 4, Miller. Miller of the Rangers finds Walborn up the middle. Walborn and Nog going in 2-on-2. Closely checked. Walborn can't get through the defense of Ed Gleason. Walborn goes back to the point. Number 7, Roger Goldberger, keeps it in at the point. Number 4, Miller along the boards, dumps back. Goldberger takes a shot and goes into the corner. Walborn comes back, looks for the point, out to John Zelko. And the puck's shot out of the rink.
There's the way the Rangers are good. They seem to be able to control the game with close checking. They held the puck in the zone pretty well that time and nearly got off 3 or 4 good shots.
One of the Rangers' strong points is their ability to play cohesively together. They're a very patient team, as witnessed by the 2-1 game that they won Tuesday night over the Buzzards. They're a team that can play defense and can play position and can wait for another team to make mistakes and capitalize very quickly. Now then, the Rangers win the faceoff, comes back into their own zone. Number 17, Lundqvist, dumps the puck at the blue line. Nade shoots, but not out. Collier, number 6, clears. Collier at center ice, going in, breaking down. He's around number 8. Dan Ludwig goes behind the net, circle, centers, and just missed. We have a stoppage in play as the nets come off its moorings.
Those nets are not fastened down and they're not magnetized down, so we'll have a few stoppages tonight, but that's a lot safer than having a stationary net and somebody hit it and hurt themselves.
Number 6, Don Collier, is a very fast center for Dressel Welding. He came out and centered that puck, and it was just off the stick of number 10, Matt King, or Dressel's could have broken early on the top in this game. Face-off conducted in the Rangers end, won by the Rangers. Dumped, cleared, but not out. Ski-hand back to Nate, who dumps in towards the net. Broken down by Lundqvist, who clears out to number 5, Wattis. Wattis clears up to number 18, Dave Miller. Miller over at the blue line. Closely checked by Mark Ski-hand, picked up by Dan Ski-hand. Loses the puck in the corner. Now then a scramble in the corner for it. Mark Ski-hand up the boards, picked up by Collier, kept in by number 8, Ludwig. In the corner, Miller centers to Wattis. He shoots. The puck's still loose in front. There's a scramble in front for it. No one has clear control. Kept in. Good save by Dwyer as a shot comes right on. Nade, number 14 for Dressels, clears out. Number 14, Frank Nade at center ice. Hits the blue line. Looking for an opening. Nothing's there. Nade dumps to center and no one's there. Number 10, Matt King, picks the puck up over to number 9 at the point. Mark Skihan.
Nope. Puck hit the roof, and that's a dead puck here at the York rink. But that was another good example of Dressel's ability to move down the ice and take a shot. They're a shooting team, and give them a couple goals, and they'll get a few more.
For Dressel Welding, number 14, Frank Nade, is a very strong puck carrier and very good defensively in front of his own net. The Rangers played that one well, getting back quickly to take away any good opportunities. Puck's dropped. Number 29, Tom Shingara, goes for the puck, still loose in the neutral zone. Zelko clears in. No icing as play is allowed to continue. 16, Ed Gleason picks the puck up and shoots. Out of the rink, we'll have a face-off in the Dressel end.
Once again, the Rangers were able to carry it right down the ice with good work along the boards. They're a good, close-checking, hard-working team, and that's how they're going to move the puck tonight. 0-0
with 12:06 left to play in the first period here. Neither team has had what you could call a very good scoring opportunity at this point. Both teams are still feeling each other out, still playing very tentatively. We haven't seen the Rangers or Dressel open up into the freewheeling skating game that both of them can play so well. Puck's cleared around in the corner. Number 3, Harlicker, clears up. This could be an icing, and it is.
For those who are uninitiated, when the puck is thrown down the ice towards the opposing goal and crosses 3 lines, play is called and the puck goes back into the team's end that did that. It's meant to discourage delay in the game.
One thing to watch for here is number 2, Steve Zelko, who has a tremendous slap shot here on the point. Puck's won in control by Dressel, who clears up the boards. Harlicker looks for the breakout pass, and there's that breakout pass, but it's broken down nicely by number 9, Bergel. Shingara all alone at center ice, looks for help and dumps in. Number 19, Wilt, takes a puck and goes behind Dressel's net, eluding the check of Zelko. Now number 19, Wilt, brings it up off the skate of Shingara, and it's dumped all the way down. It'll be icing again against Dressel Welding. Bob, it looks as if neither team can really establish any control at this point. 11:26 of the first period with a 0-0 score.
I think they're testing each other a little bit. The Rangers beat Dressel in the 2 times they met this season. The first score was 8-5, and the second game was 6-4. But I think they've got a little bit of the championship jitters, and they're just playing a little tentatively.
Dressel Welding, coming off the upset of last year's defending champions, is really on a hot streak now, and they're really playing well. A good clear out of the corner by Dan Skehan. Number 6, Don Collar, hits King with a pass, overskates it. Good check by Walborn. Skehan shoots, and a good save by Frank Zelko. Frank Nade at the point, keeps the puck in, closely checked by Knob. Nade moves into the corner, but it's broken down again by Walborn. A puck goes along the board. Number 15, Knob, breaks out for the Rangers. Knob takes it, shoots. Right on, as Dwyer makes a save and kicks it to the corner. Number 4, Miller, goes into the boards heavily. Puck loose along the boards. Number 14, Nade, is there and dumps it back behind the net for number 17, Dan Skehan. Skehan now closely checked by Miller, spins and gets away from him. Back in center, no team really controlling the play at this point. Collar comes out and he's looking for a break at center ice. Collar all alone at center ice, breaks over the blue line, gets around number 17, Lundqvist, shoots, and a goal!
Right down the ice with a shot. Dressel Welding is that kind of a team. They're explosive.
Number 6, Don Collar, made an excellent move around number 17, Dave Lundqvist, got himself free and took a wide-angle shot that eluded number 1, Frank Zelko. Dressel's breaks on top in this game, 1-0. 10:34 left in the first period. And once again, we have a good example of the quickness and the explosiveness of Dressel Welding.
There's a good example. That play started behind Dressel's own net. The defenseman waited until he had a clear path to clear the puck, and
right back the other way, we have an excellent play by the Rangers. Number 15, Knob, takes the puck into the corner and passes it out in front, and Walborn's left all alone and unchecked to just poke the puck into the unguarded net. The Rangers have the ability to come back and make games out of situations where they should be down. Excellent play by Knob and Walborn.
that was an example of their type of play, too. That was a deflection. Just hard work in front of the net by the Rangers.
Knob and Walborn have played together for years, so look for them to have some excellent combination passing here throughout this game. Number 14, Jim Walborn, over the season had 12 goals and 8 assists for 20 points, while John Knob had 8 goals and 9 assists for 17 points. So both these guys can find the net with their shots. A puck shot out of the rink. We have a face-off in the neutral zone. Number 18, Bacon, controls the draw to his brother Wayne. Over the blue line, the Rangers control and dump out. Chasing is Walborn for the Rangers. Fred Wild of Dressel Welding goes back, wheels back behind his own net and looks for the opening. Coming in is number 4, Miller for the Rangers. Wilt runs into his own man. Breakdown in front, but it's broken down nicely by Wilt. We have a play out in front of the net. Puck shot out. We have potential icing as Ludwig goes back. No icing on the play. Dan Ludwig, who by the way is a 63-year-old player playing in this league, takes a puck and comes out to the blue line, cleared but not out. Knob once again picks up the loose puck in center ice. Wilt pokes it back in, and Wayne Bacon dumps it into the corner. Number 14, Walborn, goes back behind the net, being chased by Harlicker. 14, Walborn gets around him. Ed Gleason of the Dressel Welding picks the puck up and dumps it back in. Frank Zelko just taps it aside for Ludwig. Ludwig brings it out, shoots it up the middle, hits Walborn perfectly with a pass, eluding the check of Wayne Bacon, picked up by number 5, Brian Wattis. Drop pass at the point and kept in nicely by Mr. Lundqvist. Now then, Ed Gleason clears around on the boards for Harlicker. Harlicker takes a look and dumps out. Nothing there. Mike Bacon, good pass over to his brother Wayne as Roger Goldberger comes off the bench to pick him up nicely.
He did not look for his brother. He just knew where he was.
That's the one thing about these Bacons. They'll always be able to find each other with their passes. We have another icing coming up against Dressel Welding with 9:02 left in the first period. It's 1-1 in the first period. Now then, we are awaiting the face-off in the Dressel end. Don Collar. Draw one by Dressel's, kept in by George Kreider. Puck in the corner. Frank Nade goes behind the net, kicks the puck up onto his own stick. Dan Skehan, one of the better skating players on Dressel Welding, looks for an opening, tipped out, and it comes out to his brother Mark. Mark Skehan is playing with a lot of guts this year, coming off a serious knee injury prior to the start of the season. His knee still hasn't healed 100%, so he may have a little trouble turning. The puck's still loose in the Ranger end along the boards. Number 5, Wattis picks it up at center ice. Looks for an opening. Misses Kreider with the pass to number 30. Kaufman dumps back out. Kreider banks the puck into the boards, picked up by Frank Nade. Closely checked by Wattis. Nade goes behind the net. Looking for an opening. None's there. He takes the puck and passes up to Collar. Collar and Skehan going at the Rangers 2-on-2. Collar breaks wide left, takes a shot, looks for the pass, dumps in the corner instead. Skehan picks the puck up in the corner, checked by Kreider. Now that it's cleared out in front, but Brian Wattis dumps behind the net where it's picked up by number 7, Roger Goldberger. Goldberger and Collier fighting behind the Ranger net. So a lot of scrapping going on as the puck kicks loose to the left corner. Zelko and Kaufman into the corner. We have a delayed penalty coming up. Yes, we have a penalty coming up. We can't tell who that's against. We have a holding penalty coming up against number 2, Steve Zelko of the Rangers, as he held Kaufman going into the corner there. Dressel Welding takes the first advantage in the game now with their first power play of the game.
With Dressel being a hard-shooting team, this is liable to be a good opportunity for them.
Dressel has some of their stronger shooters out there. Mark Skehan, Dan Skehan, and Frank Nade all can blast away. We have interference coming up now on the Rangers. Referee Bob Russo calling interference as Collar was dumped in the face-off circle. Number 18, blue. Number 18, Dave Miller, goes off for the interference call. And, Bob, I would definitely say that the Dressels has a decided advantage with 7:49 left in the first period, being up 5-3.
They sure do. Wayne Bacon's out there. Mark Skehan, Dan Skehan, Frank Nade, Don Collier.
Defending for the Rangers will be number 29, Tom Shingara, number 5, Brian Wattis, and number 14, Jim Walborn, who's an excellent face-off man. Puck waiting to be drafted. Dressels has a golden opportunity here. It's one back to Skehan. Skehan fans on the shot, but keeps control of the puck. Looks for Collar in the corner. Collar picks the puck up. Looking for the pass. Out to Frank Nade. He comes out, makes a good deke at the blue line. Over to Skehan. Dan Skehan goes in, shoots. Nothing on. Wide of the net. It's picked up loose and covered quickly by Frank Zelko. Frank Zelko is one of the better goaltenders in the league.
He had a spectacular night Tuesday night when the Rangers upset the Buzzards.
Frank Zelko made an excellent save down there to keep Dressel out away from the goal. Now waiting the face-off again in the Ranger end. Skehan shoots, good shot. Broken down by the defense. Frank Nade controls at the blue line. Taken out by Shingara. Skehan shoots, tipped by Mark Skehan. The shot, excellent save by Frank Zelko in front. Back to the point. Frank Nade's got the shot. Shot in front, but broken down by the defense. We have another whistle. I believe we have a man in the crease here, Bob.
So the face-off will come outside. Dressel still has an opportunity to score here, get the puck in front of the net.
In amateur hockey, people unfamiliar with the amateur hockey game, anybody who's caught standing in the crease while his team has possession of the puck, the play will automatically be blown down and taken outside the defending end for a neutral zone face-off. Face-off control by Wayne Bacon of Dressel Welding. Wayne along the boards. Looks to center, broken down nicely by Wattis. Skips over the stick of Fred Wilt at center ice. Now then, Fred Wilt controlling at his own blue line, eludes a check of Shingara. Dumps in over the blue line as Jim Walborn chases down. Centered out in front. Wayne Bacon all alone. He has a puck roll off his stick. Back to the point. Ed Gleason shooting. Broken down nicely by Walborn, who clears out to Shingara. Shingara all alone, looking to kill time off the penalties. Dump back to Wattis. Wattis all alone, finds Walborn in the neutral zone. Walborn just takes the puck. He's content just to kill time off the penalties. Keeps the puck over the blue line. Wayne Bacon gets it. Out to Ron Harlicker, who centers, no one home. Jim Walborn intercepts the puck and deflects it off referee Roy Bashara. Back in the neutral zone goes number 19, Fred Wilt. Looking for a pass over to Ed Gleason. Gleason at the blue line. Takes it back to Wilt. Dressel not really getting able much of a chance to muster anything on this power play here. Into the corner, the puck comes back. Controlled by Wilt along the blue line down. Now to Ron Harlicker, who winds up, shoots, blocked nicely by Wattis. Excellent block. And the puck's lifted by Walborn. We're going to take a break right here. We'll be right back with the score 1-1 with 5:56 left in the first period.
Seldom are talk shows intriguing. However, there is an exception. Weeknights on CNN, Freeman Reports with host Sandy Freeman. Freeman Reports brings you today's newsmakers with stimulating interviews.
That more nuclear weapons can make you not more secure, but less secure.
Followed by live call-in questions to the newsmakers. Freeman Reports, weeknights at 9 Eastern.
Back to the game, 1-1. 4 seconds left on the first Ranger penalty, 7 seconds left on the second one, and the Rangers did an excellent job of killing the penalty off at that time. Number 4, Miller into the corner by himself, looks for someone to center to. No one home as he takes it around the boards. Ed Gleason closely checks number 4, Ron Miller in the corner. Puck centered out and tapped back behind Chris Dwyer, number 1, the goaltender. Ron Harlicker looks for Mike on the break. Excellent pass out, but Mike couldn't get around number 18, Dave Miller.
Awfully good defensive play. They were gone.
Number 17, Miller shoots into the zone, picked up by number 19, Wilt. Wilt looks for Harlicker, broken down. Back into the corner goes number 10, Herb Hartman. Tap back behind the net again by Chris Dwyer. It's centered, no one home. Dwyer comes out and covers the puck himself.
Good hard work by the Rangers and a near breakaway by Dressel. Two indications of the style of this team.
Number 18, Miller, played that last breakout excellent as he came back and cut off the lane from Mike Bacon. We have a face-off now on the Dressel end. Mike Bacon led his team in scoring this year with 24 goals, 15 assists for 39 points. He had an outstanding season. It's just continuing throughout the playoffs. Number 10, Matt King, moves the puck along the boards against number 7, Goldberger. Puck shot down the ice and out of the Ranger zone. Carried back in, but not called offsides. Now then, number 17, Dan Skehan, along the boards, looks for Kaufman, off his stick, and it's tapped back by Zelko to number 5, Wattis. Wattis at center ice, carries the puck in himself, looks for number 29, Shingera. Shingera has an excellent shot, shoots right on, and Chris Dwyer makes a good save, knocks the puck to the corner. Number 9, Skehan, and number 14, Walborn, into the corner, scrapping for the loose puck. Walborn comes away with it, centers it, but stolen by Kaufman. Kaufman makes a back pass, out to no one. Number 2, Zelko, tries to clear, but it's broken down at the Dressel Ranger blue line. Number 30, shooting is Kaufman as Zelko makes an excellent kick save, knocks the puck to the corner. Dan Skehan into the corner along with number 2, Zelko. And play is called along the boards there.
That was quite a save. I don't think the goalie saw that till the last second and shot his left skate out there. That was a good shot, too, because the Dressel player knew he had the goalie going to the one side and shot for the far post.
Number 30, Dave Kaufman, is one of the larger players on the Dressel team. He's not large in stature as far as heights, but he's one of the bigger players as far as their size goes, and he got out a very good shot there. Number 29, Shingera, attempts to clear, but it's kept in by number 17, Skehan, on a good play. Into the corner, behind goes Walborn to pick the puck up. Around the boards, run around. Mark Skehan and Jim Walborn coming. It's picked up by number 10, Matt King. King looks to shoot, and it goes behind the Ranger net. Nicely played defense as the puck comes outside. Waiting the start of a new play as the puck was tipped off of a Ranger stick outside the zone. Both teams, after their quick spurt of scoring goals, have really settled down and are really content just to play good solid positional hockey at this point, Bob.
Those who are listening might notice some similarity between this and the game of soccer as we talk. We'll talk about goalies going one way and shooting the other way.
No icing on the play as number 1, Dwyer, clears to the corner. Number 29, Shingera, looks to center, goes out through, comes over the blue line. Number 2, Zelko, goes back, picks up the puck, dumps it in. We have a delayed offside coming up. If Frank Nade can get it out, the play is clear and allowed to continue. 29, Shingera, picks up the loose puck, and it's picked up again by 14, Walborn, who dumps into the Dressel end. Dwyer sets it up for Nade. Nade takes the puck, winds it around in the corner. Number 10, King, picks it up, looks for someone to center it to, and it's stolen nicely by Wattis, who dumps it back in. For 29, Shingera, and 17, Dan Skehan. Goes off of Kaufman's stick out to center ice. Number 5, Wattis, breaks over the blue line, 2-on-2. Wattis turns the corner, can't get around in front, and a goal! Excellent pass by number 5, Brian Wattis, to number 14, Jim Walborn, who was very closely checked on the play, but still managed to get a stick on it to tap it into the net past Chris Dwyer.
That was a 3-on-2 break, and it paid off. All he did was throw it in front, and there was a player.
There's the speed of the Rangers. Number 5, Wattis, was able to get around his man in the corner and throw the centering pass out. And even though Walborn was very closely checked, he was somehow managed to get his stick down and tap it into the net past Dwyer. 2-1, the Rangers lead here. We're awaiting the Ranger line to come out there. The Rangers have that uncanny ability to be able to tap these loose pucks that are laying in front into the net. Dwyer's going to have to watch these guys much more closely throughout the rest of this game. Rangers take the puck and dump it back down into the Dressel end. Number 16, Ed Gleason, comes out, hits the red line, and dumps in. Picked up again by the Rangers, stolen by Mike Bacon. He shoots. Oh, and an excellent tip by Mike Bacon.
What a save.
And there's another shot off the post. It was off the post. Harlicker goes in the corner. Wayne Bacon had an excellent opportunity to tip one past as his brothers fed him nicely. Mike Bacon picks the puck up over to Harlicker off his stick into the corner. Harlicker goes into the corner, and the puck's tipped off his stick out of the rink.
Once again, the Bacon to Bacon connection.
The two Bacon brothers and Ron Harlicker are going to, the Rangers are going to have their hands full trying to stop these fellas tonight.
Tuesday night's upset. Wayne Bacon had 5 goals and Mike had 2.
We'll check that. Mike Bacon had the 5 goals on Tuesday night. Now then, the puck's not cleared out of the face-off circle yet. Players still fighting for it, scrapping along. No one clearly gains control. Mike Bacon takes it, dumps it, and it comes back out over the blue line. For you area baseball fans, you'll know Mike Bacon is a power-hitting second baseman of Conrad's. It's where he gets his strong shot. Now, Knob takes a puck shot by Miller, and it's a good stick save by Dwyer, who knocks it back into the corner. Into the corner, Harlicker goes and digs out. Ed Gleason, number 16, picks the puck up, banks it off the boards. No rebound. Gleason, dangerous play out in front. And we have a penalty coming up against number 18, Miller. Number 18, Dave Miller, got his stick in on Gleason. And Ed Gleason made a very dangerous play skating in front of his own net with that puck.
Tried to clear it coming in front of his own net. Nearly paid the price. I don't think that was an intentional trip, Mike, but the effect is the same, and Dressel has another power play.
One of the most common phrases that a player will use in a situation like that is, I was playing the puck or I didn't mean it, but in the eyes of the referee, that really doesn't cut much ice. Dressel has the opportunity now with their Bacon line out to go out and put another one on the boards and tie this game up. 2:06 left in the first period, 2-1 the Rangers. Number 10, Herb Hartman goes in, breaks over past Fred Wilt. Hartman into the corner. Goes to center, and Shingara just misses tapping it wide. He was well checked on the play by number 16, Gleason. Shingara very content to tie the puck up. And it looks as if the face-off will come out of the zone as number Shingara covered the puck unguarded. And that's exactly what the play is going to be.
Falls into the category of, well, they're not going to call that, Mike. They're going to face off inside the zone. I think that's because the Dressel player was close enough that it's considered both froze the puck.
The referee's doing an excellent job in tonight's game at this point. Wayne Bacon, number 15, comes over the blue line behind Mike, who makes a beautiful pass up to his brother. Back to Mike. Mike in all alone, shoots!
Another
Excellent
good
save by Frank Zelko.
Zelko is having quite a night.
Frank Zelko made an excellent save, stopping the deadly Mike Bacon right in front. And the puck is shot out. It glances off the referee's skate. Number 16, Gleason, keeps it in. Attempts to shoot, has to wait for his line to clear. Gleason now in the neutral zone. No one gathering much control at this point. Gleason keeps control of it in front of the Dressel bench. Number 17, Lundqvist, shoots back in. Back to Mike Bacon. Mike Bacon 2-on-1 with Ron Harlicker. Shoots, and a glove save by Zelko, who holds on.
Bacon's again. That was quite a save by Zelko. He held his ground, he didn't go down, and his glove was ready.
1:13 left in the first period, 2-1 Rangers, as the Dressel Welding supply team is on the power play right now. Frank Zelko made 2 excellent stops in the last 30 seconds, stopping Mike Bacon twice. Once on an all-alone shot in front, and then with the glove hand. Frank Zelko has an excellent glove hand down in the Ranger net.
Dressel's got some strength up front now. You'll notice they have Mark Skehan in front of the net. He's usually a defenseman.
Mark Skehan and Dan Skehan are 2 players who are very acclimated at playing more than one position. Now then, play still in the Ranger end. Puck comes up, hits the roof, and we'll have a stoppage and a face-off. Dressel not really able to generate much in these last few minutes with the line change on the power play. The Ranger penalty killers are going off the ice. They've done an excellent job, especially number 5, Wattis, who seems to be the glue that holds the defense together back there. 56 seconds left in the first period. Collar of Dressel and Walborn of the Rangers on the faceoff. Number 14, Nate picks up the puck but overskates it. Tap back to center ice. Roger Goldberger, number 7, shoots and stolen by number 9, Skehan. Goldberger along the boards. Tries to clear, and it's intercepted by Nate. Nate hits the red line. Back to Skehan, overskates. Goes down in the corner, cleared out by Zelko. Number 17, Dan Skehan, takes the puck and circles back toward his own end. Looks for Nade with the pass, who gets around Walborn, makes a good pass to King. King at the blue line, looks.
That was a good play.
King, and it goes into the corner. Zelko clears the puck out. Picked up by number 15, Knob. Knob cannot get past Dansky, who does a good job of holding the play in.
Good pressure. Good
15 seconds left in the period. Zelko winds up and shoots and clears it out. We have a potential breakaway as Walborn comes down, but Dwyer takes the puck, shoots it off his stick. Walborn steals, tries to clear out in front. 4 seconds left. Blocked nicely off the body of Dan Skehan as the first period comes to an end. With the score 2-1 here at the York Municipal Ice Rink for the Rangers, we'll be back after this break.
Today is the day we're gonna make it happen. Today is the day we'll make it come alive. Today is the day we're gonna make you happy. Showtime's gonna make you realize we make excitement. Showtime excitement. Hey, hey, hey. It's very clear we're here to make excitement. Those Showtime thrillers and chillers, we got the best for you. Showtime is songs and laughter. There's nothing we won't do to make excitement. Showtime excitement. Look what we've got. Our films are hot. Music and dance. Love and romance. Great comic bits. Big Broadway hits. Applause, applause. Get Showtime because we make excitement.
Welcome back to the York Municipal Ice Rink. It's 2-1 for the Rangers over Dressel Welding Supply. Bob, it's been a very good game to this point.
It sure has. Mike, we ought to take a minute to say something about the facilities here. Mayor Aldhouse, Jim Gross, the rink manager, Mitch Mitchell, the assistant rink manager, have done an awfully good job this year. There are improvements in a number of areas. Compared to last year, Mike, I'd have to say the most obvious one is the quality of the ice. It's thinner, which means it's colder, which means it's harder.
Right, the playability of the ice has a long way to go in determining the outcome of a game. Puck now in the Rangers' end, cleared around. Nade picks up the puck, blocked down by number 4, Miller. Nade picks up the puck, he goes in, he shoots. Oh, and it was just tipped wide at the last minute. Nade had an excellent shot there on the Ranger net. Puck cleared out in front. Number 8, Ludwig tries to clear. Puck play a little ragged. Puck shot out and picked up by number 15, Knob. Knob goes in 2-on-1 with number 4, Miller against Nade. Dwyer with an outstanding stop. Frank Nade, number 14, goes behind the net. Stolen by number 15, Knob. Knob in the corner. Goes out. Broken down by number 15 of Dressel, Wayne Bacon. Wayne looks for Kaufman. Kaufman circles back in his own end. Walborn and Skehan go into the corner. Walborn gets the better of that. Walborn comes out, centers it. Knob shooting wide. Had an excellent shot, but shot the puck wide of the net.
He had the goalie down that time, too, Mike.
He had him hung out to dry, as they like to say. Puck comes out of the rink.
The championship trophy this year is called the Stanley Tools Trophy, Mike. The Stanley Tools York plant was kind enough to assist the league in a number of ways, and one of them was to underwrite the cost of upgrading the trophy. When this game's over, the winning team is going to skate the trophy around the rink. Those who are watching on television will be able to see it, and they might notice some similarities between the Stanley Tools Trophy and another hockey trophy.
The York Amateur Hockey League is proud of all of its sponsors and its affiliation with corporations such as Stanley Tool. Now then, back to the game. Wayne Bacon shoots the puck back to center ice, picked up by number 77, George Kreider. Kreider shoots the puck back into the zone where it's picked up by his number 17, Dan Skehan. Skehan looks to break out, but misses Mike Bacon with his pass. Kreider up to Wattis. Wattis broken down at center ice. Frank Nade picks up the puck at the blue line. Frank Nade hits the blue line, breaks around his man, shoots and scores!
Shot.
Excellent play, an individual effort by Frank Nade, number 14 of Dressel Welding.
And once again, he had the goalie coming to the near post, and he shot it right inside the far post.
That play was set up by the good defensive work of Dan Skehan.
2-2. Probably a tighter game than we expected, but there's a lot of time left.
13:28 left in the second period. 2-2 as Frank Nade's goal ties this game up. Face-off won by Dressel Welding. They dump it in over the blue line. Number 2, Zelko, goes back, picks up the puck, banks it off, but it's kept in nicely by Mark Skehan. Number 10, Matt King, centers in front where it's covered by number 1, Frank Zelko.
Good basic hockey. Mark Skehan, number 9, went against the boards, smothered that pass with which the Rangers tried to clear it up the boards, threw it in front of the net, and there was an opportunity to score.
As everyone around the league knows, the two Skehan brothers are probably two of the hardest grinders along the board throughout the York Amateur Hockey League. Mark Skehan playing on the bad knee, as we said, and Dan Skehan, a very strong skater with an excellent shot from the point. Face-off won by Dressel. Fred Wild at the point, tries to keep it in. Centers, but no one there. Collar centers, it's broken down nicely by Zelko, the goalie. Puck cleared out by the Rangers as play comes back in towards Dressel's end. Fred Wilt clears back in his own end, eludes the check of Hartman, who falls down. Wilt takes the puck and banks it up the boards to number 9, Mark Skehan, the Dressel captain. Takes the puck and clears it ahead to Collar, who has a breakaway. Don Collar, number 6, and we have a penalty coming up.
That was probably a good penalty.
We have the place screaming for a penalty shot, but I don't believe he's going to get it.
Mike, you'd have to say that was a
We
penalty
do have
shot.
a penalty shot. The rare occurrence of a penalty shot is going to be taking place now, as number 6, Don Collar, had the clear-cut breakaway and was hauled down from behind by number 18, Dave Miller.
This is the first time in the championship game and the first time in league history, if I do recall.
Yeah, this is the first time in the league history that there will be a penalty shot. What will happen here is the referee will place the puck at center ice and give number 6, Don Collar, a clear, uncontested shot at the goal. There's no doubt he would have had an excellent shot had he not been fouled from behind like that. Referees are clearing the players out, and we're awaiting the start of the penalty shot.
These refs do an awfully good job. They're loyal hockey people. They skate hard, harder than the players, because they don't sit during the game. Bob Russo, number 15, and
Number 16, Roy Bashar, has 7 years experience coming out of upstate New York. Number 15, Bob Russo, an 18-year veteran of the trenches, Minnesota born and raised. We're awaiting the penalty shot now as the referees give instructions to the players as their obligations. The goaltender must remain in the crease until the puck is picked up.
after that he's free to do
Players
whatever
and
he
fans
wants.
alike were screaming for the penalty shot there, and it was granted. Collar
There we
now
go.
picks the puck up. Hits the blue line. Comes in on a shot. He shoots. And an excellent save by Zelko. Zelko stones him on the shot.
He wasn't completely sure he had it. Did you see him look under his pads?
Collar made the move and tried to hit the 5-hole, but Zelko closed it up quick enough to keep the puck from entering the net. We have no goal. The score remains 2-2 with 12:54 left in the second period. Face-off will come to center ice. We have a question over the rules. We'll be back after this timeout.
Do you feel yourself becoming a shuffler every time you try to find your favorite TV program? Has cable turned you into a zapper? Or have you ended up a flipper? You just might be developing the symptoms of flip-itis. Relax, there's a cure. TV Host, one easy-to-read source for all your cable programming. TV Host available from your cable system. The #1 cure for flip-itis.
We're now waiting the face-off down in the Ranger end. Question came up as to the penalty in a situation like that. The penalty shot is missed, obviously, Bob. The player does not serve the timed penalty, as the penalty shot replaces the timed penalty altogether.
And the face-off is in the zone of the offending defensive team.
Number 6, Collar against number 29, Shingara. Mark Skehan keeps the puck in and fires it in along the boards. Number 10, King, goes behind the net, left unchecked. Tries to center, but hits the back of the net. King now, number 10, behind the net. Centers. Oh, and it's just tipped off the stick of Collar. Back into the corner goes number 17, Lundqvist. Lundqvist all alone, rings the puck around the boards, looking for number 9, Norm Burgell. The puck is kept in on the blue line, just barely by Ed Gleason. Shot, not much of one in front, and it's cleared out over, and number 9, Norm Burgell, clears out. Number 17, Lundqvist, clears in with number 9, Burgell, still in the zone, not getting back over the blue line, and we have our offsides.
The puck will come outside of the zone for the face-off.
In this instance, the referees are indicating an intentional offsides, which differs, Bob, in that they felt that sufficient time had passed to allow the player to clear out of the zone and to get back on sides. That not being the case, they'll bring the play all the way back. Puck is dropped in the Ranger end, cleared out over the blue line by number 18, Dave Miller. Dwyer comes way out of his net and sets it up for number 16, Gleason. Almost stolen there by Miller as Gleason goes back into the corner, losing his stick. Gleason along the boards, fighting for the puck now along with Dave Miller. Shot taken by Kreider and wide. Number 5, Wattis goes in, shoots, and a score! We have a goal in front. That play was set up by the excellent work of number 18, Miller. Cleared over to Wattis, who fired it in front. Can't tell if that was tipped in or not or yet. And it was tipped in by number 77, Kreider. It makes a score with 12:02 left in the second period, 3-2 for the Rangers, and we'll be back after this message.
Hello, my name is Tammy Sanders, and I'm the 1985 Miss Short County. We are asking you to join us live on Cable 4 for the Easter Seals Telethon to be held Saturday, March 16th. All the excitement and entertainment will be located in front of Montgomery Ward at the York Mall. We would appreciate your support in providing services for the handicapped children and adults.
Back a Fighter. Support the Easter Seal Telethon coming March 16th on Cable 4 York.
Back to the game now. Rangers 3, Dressel 2. 53-year-old George Kreider, who proves that an old man can play a young man's sport, puts the Rangers back on top with that goal. Nice tip-in off the feed by Wattis. Now then, Wattis takes a puck, shooting, and a good save by Dwyer on the stick side. Harlicker picks the puck up, and he clears it down the length of the ice. There's a race for it, and there's no icing as the puck dies before it gets to the blue line.
Could have a breakaway here, Mike.
Number 5, Wattis goes in, closely guarded by Skihan, loses control of the puck, picks it up again. He takes a shot, shoots it way wide of the net. Puck rings around and picked up by number 3, Harlicker. Dressel seems to be losing some of their steam now as the Rangers are really controlling the play. That last goal by Kreider seems to have really fired them up. Number 18, Miller, looks to center again and is stolen by number 17, Dan Skihan, who's looking for the breakout play. It's cleared out to number 30, Kaufman, over his stick, picked up by number 7, Roger Goldberger, and picked up again by number 30, Kaufman, who makes a very slow pass. It's stolen by Kreider, kept in by Nade. Kreider then lifts out along the boards for number 5, Wattis, who centers it ahead to number 18, Miller. Miller against Skihan. 1-on-3, shoots, and a good glove stop by Chris Dwyer.
Excellent stop, excellent stop. I think Chris saw that all the way. That's one of the advantages of clearing the attacking players away from in front of your goalie so he can see the puck. Most goalies, if they see the puck, can stop it.
It seems at this point, for the last 4 or 5 minutes, that the Rangers have really controlled play, especially in the Dressel end. They've not allowed Dressel the skating room that they like to have. The Rangers are one of the faster skating teams in the league, and they've really taken away a lot of Dressel's skating alleys, it seems, Bob.
They sure have. They just seem to be where the puck is.
Puck controlled by Dressel Welding as Mark Skihan winds it around on the boards. Puck comes in along the boards, shot back behind the net. Number 19, Wilt, picks the puck up, closely checked by Miller. Up along the boards, Matt King centers for Don Collar, who loses an edge. Going against number 8, Dan Ludwig. He goes in front, shoots, and a good save by Zelko. Zelko made an excellent stop there to prevent Dressel from scoring. Now we have a 3-on-2 back the other way. Number 17, Lundqvist, over the blue line. Shoots, cleared back by Miller, and we have a shot back the other way. Play wide open now at this point.
This will not be icing.
Number 15, Knob, picks the loose puck up, chips it up. Cleared but not out. Number 15, Knob again, will try once more, gets it over the blue line up to Walborn this time. Walborn back to Knob. Excellent play there as Knob hits the blue line and takes a shot and dumps it in front into the corner. Number 4, Ron Miller, takes a puck and winds it back behind the net where it's picked up by number 19, Wilt. Wilt for Dressel Welding, number 19, turned back by Walborn, takes a look, and it's stolen by number 14, Walborn. Walborn centers, stolen nicely by Ed Gleason. Number 16, Ed Gleason, leads the Dressel rush. Puck rolls off his stick, and plays allowed to continue as Gleason goes in. He shoots, and another excellent stop by Frank Zelko. Frank Zelko has come up big on these last few opportunities. I think the Rangers there, Bob, were looking for an offsides that never came.
The Dressel players drug enough of their skate on the blue line to avoid that offsides call.
We have an icing penalty coming up now against the Rangers with a score 3-2 the Rangers with 9:27 left in the second period. It looked as if on that last play that both Dressel players had hopped back and kept 1 foot on the blue line, and the Ranger players, waiting for the whistle, turned around and looked to the referee and allowed number 16 Gleason to walk in uncontested. And I think Gleason was more surprised than anyone at the ease with which he walked through the Ranger defense.
The Rangers may be playing well, but I think you'll agree Frank Zelko's keeping them in this game at this point. With
Frank
2 or
Zelko
3.
has stopped Dressel on numerous occasions, that including the penalty shot. Now the puck comes over the blue line. Dan Skehan goes back, waits for the line to clear. Does not clear, and it's shot back in. We have delayed offsides coming up. Number
the
2.
Rangers clear it themselves. There'll be no offsides, and they did clear it, and there is no offside.
Back into the neutral zone by Zelko, where it's picked up by number 15, Bacon. Looks for his brother, Mike. Cleared out again by Roger Goldberger. The Rangers are not allowing Dressel any time at all in their own end. They're just taking the puck and shooting it back out. Number 15, Wayne Bacon, over to his brother, number 18, Mike. Mike comes in. Good check on the play by number 29, Tom Shingara. Kept in on the blue line by number 17, Dan Skehan. Zelko in the corner, takes the puck, takes a look, and it rolls off the stick. Number 29, Shingara, looks to clear, fakes the shot, goes behind the net. He's looking for number 9, Burgell. It's kicked by Nate, goes up in the air, and it's knocked down by number 17, Skehan. Number 14, Nate goes in. He should get a shot here. He comes in, shoots. Oh, and another excellent save by Zelko.
That shot was right on.
Frank Nate is one of the harder shooting players on the Dressel team. Kept in by number 15, Bacon. Shot out where it's stolen by number 17, Dan Skehan. Turns at his own blue line, takes a look. Clears it up for number 18, Mike Bacon.
Now
Mike Bacon coming in down the left wing. Stopped by number 2, Zelko. Centered. Puck is shot out by number 29, Tom Shingara. The Bacons were looking for each other there. They're connecting on their early passes, but they're just having a little difficulty, it seems, Bob, finishing off the play.
Well, they are, and play's getting a little spirited now, too. The Rangers weren't about to let Wayne Bacon get that shot off, and they played him, shall we say, rather tightly in front of the net.
The Ranger defense is well prepared for this game. I'm sure that they are well aware of what the Bacons can do in the course of a game, and I'm sure that their game plan is geared much around stopping them. Puck down into the corner. Number 10, King gets it, centers out, no one there. Stolen by number 17, Lundqvist, who leads a rush up ice. 3-on-2 if he hurries. Over to number 18, Miller. Miller shoots, and it looks to be wide of the net. Miller shot it right out of the rink. As you know, Bob, the York rink at this point has no glass that would normally contain a shot like that.
That changes the play a little bit. Normally that shot hitting off the wall behind the goal would bounce back onto the ice and be a live puck. That doesn't happen here when it goes above the boards. The net just sort of swallows it and play stops.
One thing a number of the players in this league have become, without the glass, is excellent shooters because they don't want to have the play stopped by shooting it out of the rink. Rangers keep it in at the blue line. Dressel keeps it in at the Ranger blue line. Waiting for the line to clear is Wilt. Wilt skates it in over the blue line, gets around number 8, Dan Ludwig. Into the corner goes Wilt, who throws it behind the net. Looks for number 6, Collar. Collar centers, and it's stolen nicely by Wattis. Wattis made a good defensive play there to take that puck away.
There's a
break. Rangers come right back, and number 5, Wattis, who just broke the play up. Number 5, Wattis just broke the play up, led the rush back, and it's called on the offsides. Rangers bench not too happy about that call.
That was a good break. Even though Dressel was hustling back, prevented a 2-on-1, that was a good breakaway. Not completely characteristic of the Rangers. They're really carrying the play.
Puck is dropped, comes back into the Dressel end. Shot ahead by number 19, Wilt. Number 5, Brian Wattis picks a puck up, makes a good move around Wilt. Comes in down through 2-on-3 against number 10, King. Play stalls and goes into the corner. Number 5, Wattis, and number 6, Keller, bumping along the boards, jockeying for position. Centered and blocked nicely by Gleason, who shoots it behind the net for number 19, Wilt. Number 19, Fred Wilt, shoots the puck up along the boards, and it's broken down there by Dan Ludwig. Shot back in, and we'll have another offsides.
Touched by a Ranger player before that player had cleared the zone.
May be difficult for our audience to see the blue and red lines. However, being down on ice level, it makes it much more easy to see these offsides and icing calls.
You can see the blue lines on the far board, one by each bench. There's a blue line running across the ice at that point, but it is a little hard to see late in the season.
Play a little ragged at the Dressel blue line. Number 6, Collar, picks up the puck. Breaking in 2-on-2 with number 30, Dave Kaufman. Tries to turn Roger Goldberger around, who makes a defensive play, but doesn't clear the puck. Number 6, Collar keeps the puck in, back in the corner. Number 2, Steve Zelko up to Knob. Knob takes the puck, taps it up, but kept in nicely by Wilt. Number 30, Dave Kaufman keeps the puck in along the boards. Kaufman is one of the very scrappy players that Dressel has. they'll be the first to tell you they don't have all the talent in the world, but this team has an awful lot of character.
Dressel control the play.
Puck broken down in the Dressel end as number
coming back
16,
now.
Ed Gleason comes back. Gleason up to number 6, Collar, who takes it in, tapped off his stick by Walborn. Number 16,
Gleason's still got it. He's
comes
gonna
around,
get a
takes
shot.
look. He takes a shot, shoots, and another stop by Frank Zelko.
Shot right on. Again, Mike, you'll notice we could see very well from this angle, and I think the viewers could too. Frank Zelko could see that puck the whole way in and was right in front of it when it got to him.
Anybody who's ever played in a playoff will tell you that the key to winning playoff hockey games is the hot goaltender. And right now, not to take away from Chris Dwyer, but Frank Zelko is playing in a very hot streak right now. Dressel desperately needs the Bacon line to shake off their close checking and get one in there. Now then, Frank Nade steals the puck, moves in all alone, takes a weak shot that's off the side of the net. Nade crowds in front of the net. A loose puck, and it's picked up there by number 4, Miller. Miller shoots out where it's taken by number 17, Zelko. Very closely checked by number 14, Walborn. Number 4, Miller takes it. Skihan gets it and falls down. Number 14, Nade, looks to do the whole job himself, where it's stolen by Walborn and kept in. We have flares falling all over the place now. Nade comes in. He's going to unleash that slap shot. He lets it go, and another good stop by Zelko. Number 14, Nade, shoots the puck to the center of the rink. Stolen by Knob. Knob looks for number 14, Walborn. Walborn is going around Skihan. He beats Skihan on the breakaway, shoots and scores! Number 14, Jim Walborn, picks up the puck from on a good feed by number 15. John Knob takes the play, beats Dan Skihan at the Dressel blue line, walks in and makes an excellent shot for the goal.
Waited for the goalie to commit himself. You can see that develop right here at the Rangers' own blue line. Quite a pass.
Hockey fans out there are familiar with the fact that many times a goalie will stand another team on its ear, and then the team will come right back and pick that goal up that the goalie has just prevented, and the Rangers proved that point just there. Now then, the play in the Ranger end. The Dressel seems to have controlled the play here well for the last 6 or 7 minutes. However, they've still come up shorthanded on the scoreboard. A little pushing along the blue line with number 29, Shingera, number 17, Skihan. Shingera and Nade jostling for the puck, and it's picked up by number 18, Mike Bacon. Mike Bacon breaks in over the blue line. Puck's left there, and it's out over the blue line. Frank Nade checked closely by 2 players, and the puck comes loose. Play still a little ragged in the neutral zone. Number 15, Mike Bacon, walks in, gets around one player, but can't get around Ludwig. 61-year-old Dan Ludwig makes an excellent play.
Good tight checking.
Mike Bacon circles, gets away from Shingera. Bacon at the Ranger blue line goes in. Broken down again by Ludwig. Ludwig is having a tremendous game. Dan Skihan slows down Shingera enough to keep him from getting the breakout. Nade tries to clear out, controls the puck. Comes in, and it's stolen again by Ludwig. Ludwig has had an outstanding shift this time, Bob.
Certainly has for a guy who's over 60 years old in a young man's game.
Chris Dwyer just made a good glove stop on a slap shot by Tom Shingera. Dan Ludwig and George Kreider of the Rangers, Ludwig being 61 and Kreider being 53, are 2 fellows who play with an awful lot of heart and intensity.
With 3:40 to go, we're probably going to see this line on for Dressel, and then the Bacons at the end of the period try to bring Dressel Welding a little closer. And I think the Rangers are just going to continue playing tight checking hockey. There's a
now
foot
Don
race.
Collar breaks in down the left wing. Can't beat Zelko. Beat Steve Zelko to the puck as he centers it with no one there. Number 30, Kaufman, tries to check number 18, Miller, as he winds it around the boards for Steve Zelko. Zelko gets the puck and controls it along the blue line. Breaks out 2-on-2 with number 77, Kreider. Hits the blue line and dumps in where it's broken down nicely by number 19, Wilt. Number 9, Mark Skihan, along the boards, closely checked by Miller. Puck shot back in. Jostling for the puck, and it's overskated by number 30, Kaufman. Kaufman beats Miller to the puck, and it's where it's picked up at the neutral zone by Wattis. Wattis, number 5, comes in. Nice
Good
poke check. Nice poke check by number 19, Wilt. Good pass out by Skihan, who hits number 30, Kaufman. Kaufman hits it back to number 6, Collar. Collar goes in wide around number 7, Goldberger, loses control of the puck, and it's going to be frozen along the side of the Ranger net.
Loose puck, that nearly squirted out in front.
Fred Wilt, number 19 of Dressel's, has played a very strong defensive game. He's another one of their players who doesn't get an awful lot of publicity and who doesn't get an awful lot of notice, but he has an awful lot of character and plays with an awful lot of heads-up hockey.
This is a pretty key face-off. Dressel has the opportunity to keep the puck in the Rangers' end here and get some scoring opportunities with only 2:46 to go in this
Number
period.
6, Collar, controls the draw. Number 30, Kaufman tries to tap back to Collar. Comes back to Gleason with a good shot, and it's just missed, tipped wide by Mark Skehan, number 9. Now then, along the right wing, Knob makes a good lead pass to number 14, Walborn. Walborn drops it back to Miller. It's just behind him. Dressel comes back with 3 players. Mark Skehan comes barreling through there. They come in 3-on-2, Skehan and Collar, and it goes in front. Shot just wide by Kaufman.
Good opportunity. Here comes another one.
Dressel's making the most of their opportunities, but Frank Zelko is playing a tremendous game. Well, we have a breakaway by number 4, Ron Miller. Ron Miller goes in, shoots, and an excellent stop by Chris Dwyer back at the other end. Let's see if that saves Sparks Dressel Welding in any way. Play in the neutral zone, number 14, Walborn. Walborn comes in, puts a move on Gleason, gets around him, the poke check. Takes a shot, goes in for Knob, and it hit the side of the net. Puck hit the side of the net. And another one in it. Chris Dwyer just stuck his hand up and kept the puck from entering the net.
That was the stop of the game, Mike.
That may be a key as we find out later in the game here.
As well as Frank Zelko has played, I don't know how Chris Dwyer got his glove up to stop that puck, but he did.
Chris Dwyer just put his hand up and knocked it down. Now we have a break back the other way. Number 6 shoots. Oh, Collar and Zelko stood him on his ear. Number 9, Skehan shoots the puck in and banks it off of number 8, Ludwig. I was right, Bob. It seemed as if the stop by Dwyer got Dressel to turn around and come back and really put the Jets on as number 6, Collar, had that breakaway.
But Zelko turned the game right around again. That was an opportunity, a 2-on-none for Dressel. They'll be thinking about that one for a while.
We'll be back after this timeout.
Olga, I'm getting short on cash, and I'm wondering if I'm going to win the lotto this week.
Olga, am I going to travel to exotic lands?
Olga, I'm going to have a baby. Could you tell me if it's going to be a boy or a girl?
Yes, I can answer all those questions that you may have on Friday nights on Cable 4 at 7 o'clock on August Mystic Chambers.
Referee Roy Bashar waits to drop the puck in the neutral zone. Picked up by number 17, Skehan. Herb Hartman, number 10. Frank Zelko is really playing a stand-up game in the Ranger net.
This is a key face-off, Mike.
1:07 left in the second period. 4-2 with the Rangers. Key face-off in the Ranger end. Won by Dressel Welding. Dan Skehan of Dressel takes the shot, and it goes over the boards. At this point of the game, Dressel has to be wondering what they have to do to get one past Frank Zelko. Puck is dropped and broken in quickly by number 15, Wayne Bacon. Tries to split the defense but can't get through. Puck's tapped loose along the boards. Number 29, Tom Shingara. Left all alone and unchecked. Makes a bad pass out in front. Stolen by number 15, Wayne Bacon. Wayne tries to keep it in. Still at the blue line where it's knocked out by number 10, Hartman, laying flat on the ice. Shingara and Nade racing for the puck. The race is won by Nade. We have delayed offsides coming up if it's not cleared out by Dressels, and they do.
Uh-oh.
Number 10, Herb Hartman, with 30 seconds left, just dumps in on Chris Dwyer, who turns it aside and gives it back to Nade, who shoots it out through the middle of the ice. Number 2, Steve Zelko shoots where it's knocked down by Nade. Nade with 20 seconds left at the red line.
Nade will have an opportunity here.
Nade gets there, and it's a good poke check by Zelko. Dan Skehan lets a shot go, and it's stopped again by Frank Zelko. I don't think Dan got all of that shot, though, Bob.
No, he didn't, but I think Zelko saw all of it.
Dan Skehan, playing defense for Dressel Welding tonight, has an outstanding shot from that point. I'm sure if he'd had a little more time and left in the period, he would have taken more time to wind up and get a harder shot on net.
We'll see some frantic activity now if Dressel can control the puck in the zone.
Mike Bacon in front, shoots, he tries to get it, and it's broken down by Wattis, number 5, who goes around the corner. Dan Skehan tries to keep it in. And we come to the end of the second period. At the end of the second period here at the York Municipal Ice Rink, the score of 4-2, the Rangers will be back.
Meet a car with a mind of its own in the Stephen King thriller Christine, and two men of the theater who have been battling it out long before the start of World War II at the Oscar-nominated The Dresser, and traveled back to the 1940s via Richard Benjamin's acclaimed Racing with the Moon, starring Elizabeth McGovern and Sean Penn. That's just some of the movie entertainment coming your way on Prism in March. Dudley Moore will be there, too, with Nastasha Kinski in the comedy Unfaithfully Yours. And not one, but two Alfred Hitchcock classics. Rear Window, starring James Stewart and Grace Kelly, and Vertigo, with Stewart again, this time joined by Kim Novak. Turning to sports, March on Prism means the Philadelphia 76ers facing Atlanta, Seattle, the LA Clippers, the Knicks, the Nets, Kansas City, Milwaukee, Denver, and Washington. While the Flyers hit the ice with the Washington Capitals, the Penguins, the Islanders and the Rangers, and the Detroit Red Wings. Jim Barniak will take you to the Dominican Republic for a look at why that country has become one of the most prolific suppliers of players to American baseball on the March edition of his Sports Scrapbook. And there's Big 5 basketball, boxing from Atlantic City, Spectrum Wrestling, and Prism Sports to keep you up to date every night on what's happening in the world of sports.
Well, what's on the menu, pal? I'm starved.
Meanwhile, back at the movies, March on Prism means the topsy-turvy world of Neighbors John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd. Face-down adventures with the Ice Pirates, plus classics like Stella Dallas. So for the best in movies, the best in sports, once again, it's Prism in March. And coming in April are films like the action-filled Romancing the Stone, starring Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner, Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell in the nostalgic Swing Shift, and Playoffs as the Sixers and the Flyers wrap it up, and the 1985 Phillies back for another great season. Month after month, it's Prism for more of the best paid TV has to offer.
Back at the York Municipal Ice Rink once more for the York Amateur Hockey League Championship. We're going into the third period with the Rangers leading at this point 4-2.
Mike, we ought to review the final standings. We've talked before about the way the top four teams finished. Brooklyn Alley Depot's team in first place, the Buzzards in second place. Brooklyn Alley Depot is a bar and restaurant here in town that sponsors their team. The Buzzards are essentially unsponsored. The Rangers are unsponsored. The fourth place team playing here tonight is Dressel Welding Supply, local company. The fifth place finisher was the team sponsored by Murph Study Hall. The sixth place finisher was a team sponsored by Ski Round Top. Finishing in seventh place was a team sponsored by Sod's Salvage in Columbia. And the last place team was a team sponsored by Bailey Travel.
Going into these last 15 minutes, Bob, we saw Dressel Welding talking on the bench prior to the start of this period. They've got only 15 minutes left in their season, and they've got to find the answer to Frank Zelko, who at this point is really keeping the Rangers in this game. The Dressel Welding team has had by far the better scoring opportunities. However, Frank Zelko has really been the difference in this game in my mind at this point.
We may see quite a bit of the Bacons for Dressel Welding in this last period.
Puck in the neutral zone. Play a little ragged. Number 15, Knob, breaks out with number 14, Walborn. Knob goes to center the pass. We have a delayed penalty coming up as Dwyer picks up the puck. Number 16, Ed Gleason for Dressel Welding is going to be taking the penalty here. Ed Gleason, number 16, picks the hooking call up as he took number 14, Jim Walborn out as he skated through the middle of the ice.
Really didn't have much choice there. Rangers would have had a pretty good shot on net had Gleason not done that.
I think he was conscious of the fact that Walborn and Knob had connected earlier in the game. Now Wattis takes a shot, and an excellent glove save by Chris Dwyer. Dwyer shot that glove out and picked that shot off by Wattis.
Headed right for the near post, too. Knee high.
Dressel's in a tough spot now with 14:39 left, playing shorthanded. Walborn just tipped that
Nearly
puck
a goal. Nearly a goal. Oh, another
Knob
near
just missed
opportunity.
Picking the puck up. The Rangers are really controlling the play on this power play. Fred Wilt goes behind with number 14, Walborn. Walborn's cut off. Number 10, King, goes behind the net. Tremendous scrapping behind the net for the puck. Number 4, Ron Miller goes in, shoots the puck behind the net again. Number 15, Knob, has the puck jump over his stick. Number 19, Wilt, goes into the boards heavily with number 15, Knob. Number 6, Don Collar, breaks out for Dressel Welding. And it's kept out over the blue line and out. Number 5, Wattis for the Rangers, circles back in his own zone. It's stolen by number 6, Collar. Collar goes to get in, but he can't get around the check of number 5, Wattis. Puck shot.
Could be an opportunity here for Dressel if that puck goes in front of the net.
Dressel Welding took advantage of several penalties to them on Tuesday night to score 3 shorthanded goals to defeat Brooklyn Alley, which is something that a team the caliber of Brooklyn Alley doesn't ordinarily do.
Go, Don, go!
Don Collar picks up the loose puck on the tip by Matt King. King can't quite skate into the puck. Number 5, Wattis, goes into the corner with number 10, King. Wattis takes a puck, shoots it, but it's not out of the zone. Number 19, Fred Wilt, keeps the puck in. Picked up again by Wattis. Wattis has played a very strong game back on defense for the Rangers. Number 9, the captain of Dressel Welding, shoots the puck and it deflects off the referee and out of the rink.
One of the perils of refereeing.
Referee Roy Bashar uninjured by that shot that deflected off him and out of the rink.
Number 16 shook that off. Don't know if he'll shake it off tomorrow morning.
One thing our audience may find is that this game is not featuring a lot of tight body checking. It's because this league does not feature body checking anywhere in the league. It's one of the features of the league. It's for the adults to come out and play and have a lot of fun with it. And we keep a non-contact game in the league. The crunching body checks that are seen in Hershey and the National Hockey League won't be seen here because our players have to get up and go to work to earn a living in the morning.
And you have quite a span of ages here too, Mike. I guess the 20-year-old kids could take it, but the 61-year-olds couldn't, and it wouldn't be fair to them.
We maintain a fun league for all.
Good work along the boards.
Now then, Fred Wilt goes to clear, but
there's an opportunity, a 3-on-2.
Puck. Puck's dragged in, but cleared out by Dressel. Dressel playing fairly well on this shorthanded situation, not allowing the Rangers to get inside and shoot. They haven't had the chance to score opportunities as Gleason comes out of the penalty box to even the teams up at even strength again. Number 29, Shingaro, looks for number 18, Miller. Miller with the puck in the center ice zone. Number 14, Walborn, drags his skate to stay on sides. Miller fighting for the loose puck. Shot along the board. Zelko may get a shot off here. Zelko takes a shot, but it's way wide of the net. Number 16, Gleason. Number 18, Miller for the Rangers go into the corner for the puck. And it's tied up for a face-off there.
They call the face-offs a little more quickly than the viewers may be used to seeing. A lot of that is meant to prevent a lot of the heavy physical action along the boards. Of course, with no glass, you can hurt yourself on these boards because you can get bent over them.
Number 15, the official, Bob Russo, is the York Amateur Hockey League's director of officiating. 18 years of experience, excellent man on the job. Number 15, Wayne Bacon, takes a puck, brings it up over the blue line. Mike Bacon looking to get the puck. Mike Bacon has those very quick hands, Bob, that allows him the ability to get his stick on pucks that ordinarily you wouldn't expect a player to be able to get to.
Nearly a breakaway. Chris Dwyer coming out, shoving the puck up on the boards.
Number 5, Wattis steals from Nade. Wattis goes in, looks to center, and it's stolen back again by Nade. Nade was beaten on the play, but got back nicely to take a potential goal-scoring opportunity away. Miller keeps the puck in. Sticks come up as Harlacher and number 10, Herb Hartman.
That was unintentional.
There's a shot right on by Zelko. Zelko didn't try to do anything other than center of the puck in front of the net to be tipped. Number 5, Wattis, and number 15, Wayne Bacon, fight along the boards for the loose puck. Frank Nade cruising the perimeter in case one should come loose. This has been a very well-played game at this point, Bob. It's 4-2 for the Rangers with 11:26 left in the third period. And Dressel is still trying to find the key that is going to allow them to penetrate the Rangers' defense and maybe get a couple more shots on goal that could go in.
And the Rangers think they have the key. They just continue to play the Bacons and the other Dressel players like a second skin.
Blocked in the Dressel zone by number 17, Dan Skehan. Dan Skehan, a very strong skating player. Brings the puck over the blue line, but gets a weak shot off. Broken down by Miller, and it's kept in by Wayne Bacon. Frank Naden, excellent defenseman for Dressel, picks the puck up and dumps it back to Wayne Bacon, who hits Mike Bacon with a pass. Once again, the Bacons show their ability to hit each other with passes. Dan Skehan stops, turns, gets the puck, and shoots it back into the Rangers zone.
No icing. This play will continue.
A couple of players for Dressel who have played strong games defensively have been Frank Naden, Dan Skehan both. Number 15, Wayne Bacon looks to center, but no one there. One of the few times of one Bacon's passed the puck and the other Bacon hasn't picked it up. Number 14, Walborn, picks up a loose puck and he's skating in all alone on Dwyer. And Dwyer robs him on that occasion.
What a
Chris
stop.
Dwyer with an excellent stop on number 14, Jim Walborn.
Came out about 10 feet, did the right thing.
Give the defense credit for getting back and keeping Walborn wide outside to give their goaltender an excellent chance to see the puck and to allow him just to play the position and watch the puck. And Chris Dwyer came up big on that one to keep Dressels in this game.
That was an important save, Mike, to go to 5-2 at this point. Getting late in the third period might have demoralized Dressel. Now we'll see if they can bounce back.
With 10:39 left in the third period, I'm Mike Filippelli with Bob Rockwell from the York Municipal Ice Rink, the York Amateur Hockey League Championship. And there's a puck just tipped wide by Walborn. He just missed that one by only a couple inches, or this game would be well out of reach. And now here comes back number 6, Don Collar for Dressel Welding. Centers it in front for Mark Skehan, who's closely checked.
A good play, a good play.
Good play by number 15, John Knob. Puck shot back in front.
Another good play.
Collar goes into the corner with number 9, Norm Burgell.
Good pressure by Dressel.
Dressel is really trying to apply the pressure. They've got to find a goal here quickly to get back into this game. Walborn turns his back and has the puck jump onto his stick. He beats number 16 Gleason, number 19 Wilton, centers it for Burgell. Burgell back to Knob. Knob shoots and scores! An excellent play by Knob, Walborn, and Burgell. Number 9 Burgell and number 14 Walborn set that play up beautifully.
This is going to make it tough. This is going to make it tough. These players are getting a little tired, don't you think, Mike?
It looks as if Dressel was caught back on their heels just a little bit that time. Norm Burgell is not the prettiest skater in this league, and he's a very, very gentlemanly fellow, and he'll admit to that himself. But he made an excellent play centering that puck to Knob, who just tipped it in. Now a shot by Wattis right on. Dwyer drops and thinks the better of it and decides to cover it and get the face off.
I think he had ideas of clearing that puck up the ice to one of his players looking for a breakaway, but it's still a little early to gamble that way, don't you think?
Well, with 9:44 left, Dressel just needs a very quick goal to get into this game. However, the games that they've played, Dressel has not enjoyed a series of leads on the Rangers. They're capable of scoring goals in bunches, but against the Rangers, they've been unable to really get a lead and sustain one. Now Collar tries the center, but it's broken down by number 4 Miller. 16 Gleason fakes a shot and fakes Shingara. Into the corner he goes. Going behind the net, number 10 King picks up the loose puck as Gleason and number 4 Miller fall to the ice as the puck goes out of the rink, and we have another stoppage, Bob.
Gleason nearly engineered quite a play there. He kept the puck on a stick a little bit more. He had a couple of his players in front of the net, and he was going to throw it right out in front.
The Rangers upset the Buzzards from Camp Hill Tuesday night 2-1. The Buzzards featured such players as the league's leading scorer, Rod Underkoffler, who had over 50 points. He was this league's Wayne Gretzky, as he just decimated everyone with goals and assists this year. The Rangers also had the league's leading goaltender in Tom Henninger with a 2.72 goals against average. Back to the play now.
Back on the Rangers.
Back to the blue line, takes a shot, and Dwyer makes a good kick save to keep Miller from scoring on that long shot. Dave Miller drops it back.
Rangers are going to get another shot.
Miller. Stolen by Collar. Collar has a potential break. He just has to beat Wattis. He'll try to go wide with the shot. He's taken down, but no penalty call on the play. Wattis made a good defensive play to keep Collar from getting inside. The referee thought the better of giving that one a penalty. Coming back Fred Wilt makes a good play to keep number 18 Miller from breaking in as number 9 Mark Skehan comes back to the blue line. Centers it out to number 10 King. King overskates the puck, brought back to Ed Gleason. Here comes a shot, long shot out of the rink. Ed Gleason took a long shot that was way high and out of the rink, Bob.
Dressel didn't have much of an opportunity to do much more than that, Mike. The Rangers continue to check at center ice tightly and effectively. Dressel is having a real opportunity getting more than one shot.
Everyone will know the fact that the Bacons do thrive on the long breakout pass, especially from their own zone into the neutral zone, and the Rangers have done a very good job of not allowing them the ability to make those plays. Mike Bacon makes a good tip that's just wide of the net. Now Knob steals, but it's picked up again by Wayne Bacon. Wayne Bacon back to Dan Skehan, who throws it in front and Frank Zelko makes another save on the tip by Mike Bacon. Puck shot out and cleared. Dressel has to clear the zone as Frank Nade goes back to the Dressel blue line with 7:50 left, 5-2 Rangers in this game. Frank Nade up to Mike Bacon. Mike Bacon tips it to wave off the icing. Number 3 Harlicker goes into the corner with the number 17 Lundqvist. Harlicker and Knob battle for the loose puck as it comes out in center. Mike Bacon shoots, but nothing much on it. Number 14
Nade keeps it in with a good play.
Goes to clear, but it's kept in by number 14 Frank Nade of Dressel Welding. Dan Skehan in his own blue line. A lot of time, takes a look, and there's that long
over to
breakout.
Wayne Bacon. Now he'll look for Mike. Nothing doing. Tight checking.
Good defensive play by number 17 Lundqvist of the Rangers. Number 14 Frank Nade comes out. Frank Nade lugs the puck and is offside of his own blue line.
Rangers may have gotten lucky on that one. The left wing over here, Ron Harlacher on this side, Mike, was unprotected. Had Nade been able to get him the puck, he would have had a shot on his forehand from a fairly close range.
Bob, it seems to me that Dressel's passing game, although they've been clicking, they're just not finishing their plays well down in the Rangers' end. I don't know if that's due to the Rangers' ability to keep them out or if they're just having trouble connecting on their last passes.
Well, since there's always a Ranger near a Dressel player, it looks like it's just hard work by the Rangers.
Number 17, Dan Skehan, comes in. The shot's blocked by number 5, Wattis. Kept loose in front. Number 18, Mike Bacon, picks up the loose puck. Drop back for Ron Harlacher. Harlacher takes the puck and dumps it into the corner. Mike Bacon and Zelko go to the corner. We have a delayed penalty coming up against the Rangers. Number 18, Mike Bacon passes the puck back. We have a delayed penalty coming up. Chris Dwyer, the Dressel goalie, heads to their bench to get the extra attacker on. Number 17, Dan Skehan, skates the puck in, and we'll have the play whistled down here. As referee Bob Russo is going to be calling interference against number 29 of the Rangers. I believe Shingera took the Dressel player down out in front of the Ranger net. With 6:40 left in this game, Dressel has to score in this power play. They have to take advantage of this power play to get themselves back into this game. There's not much time left, and they've loaded their lines up with their strongest shooters on the point and the Bacon lines out front. The Rangers win the draw. Zelko picks it up, overskates it. Doesn't clear, though.
Does not clear the
zone.
zone.
Gets a shot. Gets it way wide of the net. Puck rings around in the corner. Wayne Bacon back to Frank Nade.
Here we go.
Shoots. And it's broken down beautifully by number 5, Brian Wattis, who clears the puck. No icing on the play as the Rangers are playing shorthanded here. Dwyer picks the puck and sets it up for number 14, Nade. Oh, and there's a dangerous play, as Frank Nade was very careless in his own end. And number 18, Miller, picks up the pass. And he throws it out in front where it's stolen by Nade. Nade carries the puck himself. He's going down one-on-one against Zelko. Comes in and he gets help. He shoots, and it's just wide of the net. Number 5, Wattis, clears the puck, but kept in nicely by number 3, Ron Harlacher. The puck skips off their stick and out of the rink for another stoppage.
That was quite a shot, right by the far post. But did you see who was lurking by the side of the net and nearly got that rebound? Wayne Bacon.
It was a very dangerous play back here down in the Dressel, and as Frank Nade was very lackadaisical in clearing the puck, hit the side of the net, and very nearly allowed Ron Miller to skate out in front and score with that shot. The face-off in the neutral zone, controlled by Dressel's, cleared but not out. Ed Gleason and Jim Walborn fighting for the puck. Walborn wins the race, gets inside and loses his edge. Mark Skehan flattens his own player, and from a sitting position, Jim Walborn still manages to get a shot off somehow. Knob centers a puck as the Rangers are applying pressure on this shorthanded situation. Number 19, Wilt, centers the puck. Ahead, kicked by Collar. Collar grabs the puck, and it's behind him. He kicks it again. The Rangers still controlling the puck in their own zone. Shot out again, number 19, Fred Wilch. The Dressel Welding, his own blue line. Takes it, and there's that long pass, and it's intercepted by number 17, Lundqvist. Lundqvist is another one of those players on the Rangers that won't get a lot of points. He won't score many points throughout the course of the year. As a matter of fact, he only had 5 this season, but he plays a very strong defensive game. He's playing well in this shorthanded situation. Rangers trying to decide where Shingera should go once he re-enters the game at 4:40 from this penalty. 5-2 the Rangers here with 5:15 left in the third period. Chris Dwyer sets it up for number 16, Ed Gleason. Gleason circles in his own zone, starts to break out. Gleason hits his own blue line, makes a good move around Knob. Knob gets a stick on him, but doesn't pull him down. No penalty on the play. Gleason dumps the puck in. No icing on the play as he overskated the red line. Puck still in the corner. Knob takes it, fires it out off the skates of Walborn. Walborn chasing number 19, Fred Wilt, down off the knee of referee Bob Russo. Puck shot back in. The Rangers are doing an excellent penalty-killing job in this situation, Bob.
It's almost as if they have the power play.
Gleason takes the puck and dump it in. The Dressel Welding team is dumping the puck in now, and the Rangers are just plainly beating them to the puck. Shingera steals the puck from the blue line, a race with Chris Dwyer. Dwyer wins that one and knocks the puck back into the neutral zone. Rangers have to wait for Shingera to clear. 4:27 left. Gambling a little bit more now. We'll see Dressel trying to come up with the goals that are going to tie this game. Number 17, Lundqvist, comes to the blue line. He's going to get a shot. Shoots, and another good save by Dwyer. Dwyer with a second good save.
And back comes
loose
Dressel.
in front. Number 9, Mark Skehan, brings it out. Number 14, Walborn, good defensive play. Tremendous collision down at the blue line. We have a player down at the Ranger blue line as there was a tremendous collision between 3 players. Number 9, Mark Skehan. Number 7, Roger Goldberger. And number 14, Jim Walborn.
Mark Skehan knocked one Ranger player into another, but he's up. Must be one of the younger ones, right, Mike?
Yes, I believe so, Bob. As we have a timeout here, we'll be back after this pause.
If you like cars, you'll love watching York County Auto Showcase on Cable 4 York. Each week, Auto Showcase visits the showrooms of York's finest automobile dealers for a look at the latest automotive hardware. Tune in Tuesday evenings at 6, Fridays at 7:30, Saturdays at noon, and Sunday evenings at 7 for York County Auto Showcase, exclusively on Cable 4 York. Auto Showcase, another reason why Cable 4 York is for you.
Second annual York Amateur Hockey League Stanley Tools Cup Championship. Bob Russo orders 2 players off. Harlicker and Miller off of him as the puck is dropped in the neutral zone. Skehan, Dan wins the faceoff. Back to Frank Nade, and it's blocked at the blue line, at the red line. Miller from his knees fires the puck into the Dressel zone. Number 18, Mike Bacon, scrapping along the boards with number 5, Brian Wattis. Wayne Bacon shoots the puck up along the boards where it's picked up by number 4, Ron Miller. Ron Miller takes the puck, shoots it back into the Dressel zone. The Rangers are very content now just to kill the clock and let the game wind down as we have 3.5 minutes left, Bob.
Here's a play.
Centered out in front, stolen by Wayne Bacon. Wayne Bacon tries to break out. Looks for Harlicker, who just off his stick. Steve Zelko makes a good play, picked up by Frank Nade. Nade comes in, shoots, and it's blocked nicely by number 14.
And back
number
from the
18,
Rangers.
Dave Miller. Back on the Rangers, number 5, Wattis. 2-on-1 with Hartman against Skehan and Bacon. Shooting wide of the net is Wattis. The puck comes to Frank Nade. Frank Nade picks up the puck at the red line. He hits the Ranger blue line, turns, looks for some help. None there. Nade down in along the zone, picked up by number 10, Herb Hartman. Wattis attempts to clear the puck, kept in nicely by Skehan.
Here's a play.
Oh, and there's a centering pass out in front by number 3, Harlacker, and just that quickly, with 2:42 left, Dressel Welding is back in this.
Threw the puck out in front. The Dressel Welding player was left unattended. That's not usual for the Rangers. With only 2:42 to go, I guess they're getting a little tired too.
The Rangers had an uncustomary collapse in defense on that play there, allowing Dan Skehan to stand unmolested in the slot as he got off an excellent shot. Dan Skehan brings Dressel Welding now to within 2 goals at 5-3. 2:42 left in this game. Dressel desperately needs to score. We'll be looking for Chris Dwyer, the Dressel goalie, to be coming out very soon, because this is it. This is for all the marbles. Number 14, Walborn, goes in against Wilt. Wilt wins that one. Shingara with a long shot off the bottom of the boards as he's off the mark. Number 14, Walborn, and number 30, Kaufman. Puck shot out in front. Gleason clears back to the corner. 30, Kaufman, and 14, Walborn back in the same corner again. Centered back to Roger Goldberger, who shoots it, and it's tipped. Oh, and Knob just missed tipping that one. He just missed getting his stick on it. Chris Dwyer drives out and says enough of that, and let's get a face-off on our end.
Need to take control of the pace of the game a little bit here when you're sort of running around your own end. Good thing to do is stop play, get organized, try to win the face-off, go back up ice with it. We might see the goalie come out here.
With 2:08 left in this game, it wouldn't surprise me. Dressel's only down by 2 goals. Frank Zelko has played a stupendous game, keeping the Rangers in this. Dressel will really be looking now to... Dwyer is even now skating to the bench, trying to find instructions from coach and captain Mark Skehan as to what he should be doing at this point. The Dressel Welding team wants to make absolutely certain they know what they're doing. The Rangers are putting their stronger players out there now to kill the rest of this clock. 1 minute and 56 seconds separate them from the York Amateur Hockey League Championship. Number 29, Shingara, rags in his own zone. Bounce pass to Knob. Picks it up himself. Knob sets it up for Shingara. Shingara carries into the Dressel zone. Swings wide, hits the back of the net with a shot. No goal. Shingara has the puck. Leaves it there for Lundqvist. Broken down. Number 6, Collar, takes the puck.
There's a breakaway.
Oh, and Collar just went the wrong way with it. And number 17, Lundqvist, made the good play. Broken down at the blue line. And the puck's carried back out over the zone. Number 6, Collar, comes out. Collar's coming out. He's trying to get around number 7, Goldberger. He shouts. And Frank Zelko makes another tremendous save, keeping the puck way away from the Ranger goal. Fred Wilt just shoots wide of the net. Dressel controls the play. Back to number 16, Gleason. Gleason winds up, shoots. Not much on the shot as the puck was bouncing. Zelko clears the puck once more. Number 29, Shingara, controls the puck. 57 seconds left. Dressel can't afford to wait much longer, Bob.
They've got to pull their goalie. I think when that puck goes across the blue line, we're going to see the goalie come out.
Now here comes Dressel.
Here he comes.
Again. Number 6. Don Collar goes in, shoots, and another good save by Frank Zelko. And Bob, with 41 seconds left in this game, we have to start talking about potential MVPs of this game. At this point, number 1, Frank Zelko, has played a tremendous game. Number 5, Brian Wattis, and number 29, Tom Shingara, would also have to be considered candidates.
With Frank Zelko, he's got to have the inside track. Stopping the penalty shot probably turned the tide of this game.
At this point, we now see Chris Dwyer, number 1, going to the bench with 41 seconds left for the extra attacker.
All or nothing this time. Dressel's got to control his puck.
Left in the season for one of these teams. The Rangers control the puck. They get it out to the neutral zone. Skating back hard is Dan Skehan. No one's going to beat him to this puck. Skehan winds around behind his own net, looks for an alley to get going. Makes the long pass that Dressel's famous for, but it's intercepted nicely by number 4, Ron Miller. 20 seconds left in this game, and it can't be controlled by the Rangers. Number 14, Walborn, shoots. Broken down. We have a penalty coming up. We have a delayed penalty coming up against the Rangers. Wayne Bacon shoots it up to Mark Skehan just off his stick. 5 seconds left, and the Rangers...
Oh, we have a stoppage.
The Rangers are going to pick up a penalty with 3 seconds left. This will give Dressel a 6-on-4 advantage. However, I don't think there's enough time left in this game for Dressel to do much about it at this point, Bob.
3 seconds is not enough time for 2 miracles. 1 miracle, maybe.
With 3 seconds left in this game, Bob, we can announce that Frank Zelko is the winner of the York Amateur Hockey League Playoff Most Valuable Player Trophy. Frank Zelko played a tremendous game.
There won't be any argument about that.
He played a tremendous game in the Ranger goal, stopping the penalty shot and turning Dressel away. Mike Bacon on countless occasions. As we come down to 1 second, the game is over. The game is over, and the Rangers from Mechanicsburg, first year in the league, have defeated Dressel Welding 5-3. Frank Zelko, MVP of the playoffs, is the winning goaltender. And we'll be back after this message.
Hi, I'm Ed Lincoln from Cable 4's York Championship Bowling, your host on the show. And right now, we have ladies, some of the finest bowlers around York County. And you can watch this exciting action Sundays at noon, Mondays at 6, Thursday at 8, and Saturday at 5. All week long, the excitement is right here on Cable 4 on York Championship Bowling. Hope you'll join us.
On behalf of the York Amateur Hockey League, I'd like to introduce Mr. John Mullinger of the Stanley Tools Corporation, who's going to present the Stanley Tools Trophy to the captain of the Rangers, George Craig.
Ice Hockey League Championship for 1984-85. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. This is a super game. We really enjoyed it. The other team played a real good game.
At this point, we'd like to introduce the playoff MVP, number 1, Frank Zelko, who played an outstanding game for the Rangers.
Yes. Thank you for the trophy and good game by Dressel Welding. Thank you.
And this concludes 1984-85 championship game between Dressel Welding Supply and the Mechanicsburg Rangers.